Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be playing Minecraft again, and I'm thinking of making this episode like a three-part or two-part episode series, mini-series, however you want to say it. Of building this star. I feel like we've been stalling it for way too long, pun intended. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna get to building this part within a few episodes, of course, and I have a little bit of a layout set up. So we're gonna start over here, obviously because it's the least crowded area. So we get these stone brick walls, which are going to represent kind of like decorations, or basically some could have a decoration with a purpose, or maybe all decorations have a purpose. But either way, it's more or less a decoration. So we got a few of those. We're going to skip this and go. I should have just went up that way. Yes. We got the wool here. We have one right here to represent a stall we're going to put here. As you can see, I also started working on that one. I just put a little layout. Most of these don't have layouts yet because we're going to work on them throughout. We got this one right here, the wood block, which is going to represent houses. So I'm already playing out the house area, which we're not going to put this in this episode. Maybe not the next one either. Maybe the third or fourth episode. And then we got these. Again, probably work on the same time as houses, or more or less when this is done. But these are going to represent the. There's a zombie here. I'm confused where it's at. Probably under me. These are going to represent more or less paths. So as you can see, some of them have one. Where is it at? Just somewhere here. There's one over here. Some of them have two, and then some of them have three, as you can see right there. So one represents like alleyways or a short path that doesn't really necessarily have any purpose. So they're probably going to be towards the housing doors or like smaller areas that don't have too much room. Two are going to be kind of like regular walkways, bigger than a not a path, an alleyway, because obviously more than one people need to walk through it. And then we got the three over here, which is going to be mostly for the market area, or areas where you need to have a lot of people walking around, and like basically a lot of open room. Of course, people need to walk around here, maybe about a few people here, of course, imaginary people, to get to different stalls and stuff like that, like a mall would have. It's a pretty big open area. As you can see from last time, this is one of the ones we worked on here. We worked on this little, I'm gonna call it the adventure stall. I added this just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, this is gonna be where all the tools and armor is gonna be worked on. But last time, I didn't realize that. Well, not didn't realize, but I forgot that the armor, the weapon, and the toolsmith are all different. So I'm gonna make some grindstones for that. And over here and over there, we got two new stalls gonna be worked on. So I'm gonna get started here. Of course, enough of the walking through the. I don't know if I have the materials on me. I do. What do I need? What do I need more of? Wood. I would. I do. Okay. Actually, I don't think I need one. So I'm gonna get this grindstone. We're gonna put it next to this seat, maybe, or maybe we put it on the wall. Just gonna put it like that. It's just kind of connected towards here. Kind of looks weird on this angle, but the grindstone, of course, you build it up, you cool it down, then you grind it a little bit. Maybe put it on this side. I don't know yet. Right there, it's fine for now. Then we got this area which we need to work on, but I'm gonna keep this grass flooring because, of course, I feel like training area and stuff like that does need kind of grass or natural, and the map area doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion. Then we got here, which is gonna be a flower area, flower mart. I decided to do a flower mart for aesthetic reasons instead of use. And then over here is going to be a wool shop. The same thing, aesthetic reasons. Of course, why would a basically a village not have wool or flower area for like the people? Um, and then all the way over there is actually going to be produce and livestock. Yeah, so like cows, fish, all sorts of stuff here, sheep. But the idea is to have produce here closer, while the livestock is going to be sold here, but all the livestock stuff is going to be stocked here, and then produce is going to have some little area right here, maybe like a table or something, and sold around here. We want our places healthy, and we still need the flowers for this area, but I did realize there's some over there, tall flowers. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a few cuts to just show off what I'm going to build, but I did want to give a quick explanation onto my idea so far. So then you guys have a kind of idea of what the layout's going to be, the goals, the plans. I'm planning to do maybe 2 stalls, mini stalls here, have them out, and then next episode work on this big stall there, and maybe some of the pathing. But for now, I'm going to work on this one, which is going to be the wall area. Then I'm going to work on the flower area. But I do want to get the... Now, we'll save the plants for next time. And then, oh yeah, we got to work on the decorations as well. But we'll work on this first. So I'll come back to this when it's halfway done, then I'll come back again when they're fully done. And then I'll do the same thing for the other one. And then I'll explain the decoration idea after that. Or maybe halfway through, somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm going to cut now. Alright, so basically, this might be complete for now until I get some better ideas. Unless you guys have better ideas that you would like to share. If you do, please leave some in the comment section so then I can implement them here. I'm having a little bit of a struggle, but not too much, because I think this looks pretty decent for now. Of course, we got the banners, because that's part of weaving, I believe. Right, yeah. Like banner section, color section, and palette. That's mostly for banners. Of course, also in weaving, you learn how to make, I would assume, balls of yarn and stuff, because it's to do with wool. Also got the carpets down here. Some mom's under us, I believe. So this looks decent for now. I don't really know what to do with the back area. I might just leave it open, but for now we have this kind of it gives protection, but it also lets you see through it. I don't know. It was decent. It looked decent when I made it, I think. And then thinking about it, kind of looks a little bit um not the best. I did say I was gonna cut at the halfway point, but I was looking at this and it seemed pretty complete. I don't think too much I can add unless you guys have anything for me to add, basically. So the next part is, of course, maybe do something for here, but I definitely want to work on this first. So I started off with the walls here, just because I want to add a little bit of extra emphasis to the outline, and have these kind of little stall areas, and probably like a trap door or something. I don't have one on me. Let's put a trap door there real quick before I cut. Do I have more available? I do have trap doors. I don't know when I made these. Okay, so I have a little trap door design. Kind of want. I can't have it that way, so it has to be left or right. On the right side for now. So now we have a little entrance for this one. The other ones don't have entrances. I don't know why. Somehow they're getting in. But yeah, so right now we got this, and next time you'll see it, it'll be either halfway complete or fully complete. I don't know yet. Might just go on a little bit of a creative run and finish the whole thing. But I'll show you guys most likely halfway. Alright, so I just mined some trees. Well, not mined, but actually I did technically. I got some of these oak leaves, and I got some vines to finish this up. At least the outline of it, and more of it. I was thinking to put some of these here. So then basically, it looks more like a garden area. I was looking from the outside though. Like, do I need to build one up? It's not bad. Maybe I'll put a little bit up. And I also got some vines to go on the outside. So yeah, maybe I will go up. Do I have dirt on me? I don't. I'll use the wool. It's easier to mine. Put it over here though, so we have space. How does this look if we put it like that? Okay, well, we can get some of this outlined. Wait, maybe like, oh, that was too. Okay, maybe like this. And then we can have this leaning out here. Okay, like so. Okay, and then my shears are about to break, so I have to get more. Which I'm probably gonna have to get some more iron for that. Mobs are probably gonna spawn here, so I'm gonna have to use the torch for now. Just toss one. Can't put them on that. Okay, I'll toss one right here. The goal is to have lanterns hanging down right above maybe one of these. So one here, one in front of this thing, on top of this thing, and then one right here. And we need some, not that, wrong thing. We're gonna need some pots, which I have some clay. I don't remember if it's full clay blocks or if they changed it to bricks already. Did they ever have it? Was it full clay blocks? I don't know. But apparently it was bricks because it's not right there. So I gotta get more clay. I know I have four in here. Okay, well, good to know we have clay blocks. We need some. Yeah, I don't want to waste any of that charcoal. So we're gonna have flower pots all around here. Maybe another like set of bushes or something down there. And flowers. Can flowers go on top of bushes? Let's test this out. So let's just do this. Can flower pots go on top? Well, I'll have like a bit of flowers here. Also got the lilacs for this build over here. I know if you bone meal them, you get more flower, the same kind of thing, something like that. See how that looks. Not bad. We get some of this bone meal and oh, it just pops right off. I didn't even plant. Okay, something like that. Kind of looks weird because they're not all straight. But whatever, we'll leave that for another time. Now this is kind of looking weird. So we're gonna do one downwards for each of these. I think this part's looking weird because there's nothing in the inside right there. So we'll do those. I don't know if I can reach this one. I can't. Okay, let's use the wool again. I can't reach down. Damn. I was gonna try to jump it, but I missed. Okay, let's place that there. It's not looking bad. I feel like because it's like one part's longer, one part's shorter. It's kind of weird. Oh, look, some of your wool, maybe. I don't know if it was collected from you. And the shears are about to break. But I did want to have like vines hanging down or something. Can I like? Can't you like um, add vines and then let's try to do it like this and then can I break this and yeah. So we got like vines basically hanging down. We'll do that for all sides and then I'm gonna get the clay and then I'll cut back to how it looks and then probably fix up some of the back. Alright, I'm back. So basically my grand idea, my brilliant idea, of course I'm gonna need some of these, is to make scarecrows over there, but we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna need more hay bales, of course. We're also gonna use two of them. Just gonna place them down. We're gonna use two of them. I have no space to put this down. We'll just carry this on us. On targets. Do I know how to make a target? No. Am I gonna learn? We're about to find out. So, something like, obviously that's not gonna work. Do I have an axe? I broke my axe, okay. Let's make another one. How do we make something with like no type of space involved? We'll probably make them on the outside. Okay, so we'll have like a, I don't want it over here. Maybe this is where the mannequins are. We're gonna have like, we can have them right here. So like, something like this, no? Or like, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. It's gonna have to have like that, that. No, I feel like that's also wrong. Is it two outwards, one inwards? Something like that, right? Does the idea make sense? Like, I feel like it doesn't. Oh, let's make the target box first. Uh, do that after. Let's see, we'll make two of those. And we're gonna place them one up here, and then we'll have. No, that's not gonna work. Actually, well, let's see how they look spaced apart. Like that, and then we'll have them held up by this for now. So I can go over there and get some rest. Alright, I'm back. So, I think we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna move these. Well, actually, this one was fine where it was. It's this one that I don't know about. But this one makes sense, right? You got a close range shot, you got a far range shot over here. But it's also not close to this. Maybe we put one closer to this. So, like right here. Yep, now we got two. Probably could put another one in the back. Which means we're gonna use one more. Where's it at? It's right here. Okay. I'll make one more. Do I have enough? I do. Let's see. One, two. We want it more. This one maybe? Or do we want it over here? Or do we want it more back? It's one of these spots. Let's try close. So it's like 1, 2, 3. I think that one works. That one looks nice right there. That one does. Oh, wait. Axe. There we go. We gotta work on these guys, but we don't have the iron for it. We don't have gold either. Or chaining or nothing. It's looking good. So far, I think it's looking good. Looks good to me. Look, we already got our first merchant here. What do you sell? Potatoes cooked for emerald. Water bottle for emerald. It's not it. Okay. I haven't checked. Is this done yet? Almost. Um, so that's almost done. We got this part down, which is pretty nice. And then we'll finish this flower pot first stuff. Flower pot stuff first. Did I say it the other way around? Interesting. Okay, we got that. And then we're gonna do 15 somewhere around there. Did I make an extra? I don't even have room. Oh, I do actually. In fact, I'm actually gonna take one of these and we're gonna put that there. Okay, so we're gonna place these here. I got an achievement for that. And then here, we place them on top of here. We can't, but we can place them back here if we make anything. Okay. I gotta collect flowers, but I'm gonna cut back to when it's fully complete because I might add a little bit more details and everything to it. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so this is kind of how it looks now. We got the two flower pots next on each side next to the wall to add a little bit more detail. And we got flower pots all around here with different flowers, different array of flowers to make it look cool. This is for aesthetic reasons for the night, the firefly plant. We got the vines dripping down, somewhat growing, which you're gonna have to keep on trimming. For here, which doesn't look the best from this angle, does it? But it looks kind of alright. Maybe it could have been higher, I don't know. But honestly, I like it. And we got the lantern in the back, which we're gonna add lantern all the way around. So I think this is kind of the best build so far. It's a really nice one, but that's not all we did today. We also added these things here. These little target blocks for the archery section. Basically, it's supposed to look like this. So you shoot from here, then test your luck from over there, and then test it from over there to try your aim. And then we did over here, not the best build, but a decent build nonetheless. We got the wool section with the banners to show off they can make banners, carpets for the carpets, obviously, and wool to show off what kind of variety of wool they have. And the loom for them to make it here. Or just for design purposes, I don't know. This is one we did last time with our little library. Of course, we're going to probably add a little bit more books here to show. And this section right here for the lectern. And this is our adventures area. It's a full thing. which is kind of basically meant for adventure, I guess, kind of like a guild or of some sort, where they sell weapons, armor, tools, any sort, plus, of course, more weapons here, but archery weapons, so long range, and maps for any adventurer willing to test their luck on maybe a mansion, woodland mansion, or an ocean temple. Who knows? Over here next is the kind of next episode area. So we got the food area where we're gonna have produce and livestock. And then over there, you see where that wool block is, just right there. That's gonna be the another stall, which don't remember what I was gonna put it as. I think it's gonna be honestly I don't remember, but 100% we're gonna start working on that one next episode for a part two of this little 3 4 part mini series, and then one after that. So third of the 4 part series or third part series is going to be either both the pathways and the decorations, or just decorations, and fourth part is going to be the pathways. So yeah, that's pretty much all we've done so far. A few things that we're going to do later on to be excited and excited about basically. I hope you guys did enjoy this little buildings. And I hope that you guys will stick in for the next few episodes to see how this goes. And yeah, if you did like it though, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of this content, more of this series, and maybe a few other series that I'm doing, like my Cold of the Lamb series, then please do subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.